Welcome to the Virtual Strategic Solutions Virtual Reality Simulation System. Accessing Legacy Dataset. Files loaded. Simulation ready. The fog, also known as Atom's Veil by the Church of the Children of Atom, is a hazardous weather condition present on the island in 2287. It is celebrated as a blessing of Atom by the Children of Atom and feared by the people of Far Harbor. The fog is radioactive in nature, making it a hazard to the human residents of the island, except for certain members of the Children of Atom and the synths of Acadia, who are immune to radiation. While the fog has engulfed almost the entire island by 2287, fog condensers created by Acadia are capable of protecting small areas from the effects of the fog by condensing the fog into a liquid form. Condensed fog can then be used to craft several useful items. Originally, the fog was merely an occasional presence. However, ever since the arrival of the Children of Atom, it began steadily growing until it threatened to cover the entire island. The reason for this is unknown to the inhabitants of the island. The residents of Far Harbor believed that the Children of Atom were somehow responsible for spreading the fog, while the children believed that its growth was Atom's reward for their faith. However, Captain Avery states that the fog has grown prior to the Children of Atom's arrival, and old Longfellow recounts that in the days of his early childhood, the whole island was covered in the fog, and that many people on the island are quick to forget its threats in the years it recedes, as they have grown complacent with the relative prosperity that followed. The native fauna of the island was mutated by constant exposure to the fog, creating abominations such as anglers, gulpers, and fog crawlers. These creatures are highly aggressive and sometimes attack Far Harbor. The threat of these hostile mutants, in addition to exposure to the fog, drove many human inhabitants of the island insane, turning them into psychotic cannibals known as trappers. The fog condenser technology was invented and developed by the synths at Acadia, particularly Dima, who provided the condensers to the denizens of Far Harbor to protect them from the radioactive fog. It is for this reason that the Children of Atom residing on the island resent Dima, since to the Children of Atom the fog is holy. Dima states only he and Acadia can properly maintain them, and without their assistance the condensers would eventually fail, and the fog would consume the island. Fog condensers are tall beam-like structures that could be anywhere from 8 to 12 feet tall. On top of the wooden beams is placed a small blue light that appears to absorb the fog. Under that is a tube that constantly drips a clear liquid into a small canister at the bottom of the structure. Simulation completed. Please exit the pod or have a technician select another file.